guys, I'm back in the kitchen. I have Sarah, Momzilla25, sent me a way she had done her egg poppers recipe that I showed you the other day. So she challenged me to pick another of these recipes that are on bodybuilding.com. I'm going to look at my computer, so it's going to be kind of odd. But it's chocolate meringue cookies, okay? So I preheated my oven to 300, and then I'm going to put, the recipe calls for stevia. I have Splenda here, so that's what I'm going to use. Half a cup Splenda. Okay, putting that in there. And then cocoa powder. It calls for 1 tablespoon. Ah, something sweet and chocolatey. Scoop that off. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. And then cinnamon. Calls for 1/4 teaspoon, which to me doesn't sound like very much. I love cinnamon, but so I'm going to make it a heaping 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so then it says to sift it. I do not have a sifter. Who does these days? I'm just going to mix it with a spoon. Okay, so that's that little dry mixture, and I'm going to just set that aside for a second. Okay, then 2 egg whites. And actually, I probably should put this where y'all can see the bowl. Okay, so I'm assuming you all know how to separate an egg. How can you be fitness people and not? No, I'm just kidding. And I'm using this, you probably can use liquid egg whites. I use them for a whole lot of stuff. But for this, we're going to make, we want peaks in our egg whites. So I think an actual egg white out of an egg is going to work better for getting that. Okay. Did I say that I preheated the oven to 300? I can't remember. I did. I mean, I know I preheated it. I just didn't know if I said it. Okay. 2 egg whites. Okay. So, now you're going to take, get this stuff out of it. You're going to take beaters, and this is going to be loud, but we're trying to turn it into soft peaks in there. So, I'm going to have to hold it up so you can see. Starting to get white. mess that it made. See that? I'm going to do it just a few minutes more. Well, not a few minutes, but a minute or two. The more air you leave in there, the better. Those are some nice. Look at that. See? That's how I wanted them. Okay, now you're going to get that stuff off there. Without breaking the bowl. Okay. Now, something on that. Let me get this off of here. Then you're going to take your dry mix that you mixed together earlier right here, and you're going to mix that in. And when you're mixing something with egg whites, you don't want to over mix it because you'll make all that, just fling that at you, you'll make that all kind of dye that you just tried to get all puffy. This seems like an awful lot of dry stuff. This is the first time I've done this, so it seems like an awful lot of powder to go into those egg whites, but I'm going to trust it and try it. So you just want to kind of fold it. You don't want to mix it real hard. All right. I'm going to break some. So, that's what it looks like. Can you see it? It looks pretty caramely color in the camera, but it's more brown. Okay, then I took, the recipe calls for parchment paper. I don't have any parchment paper. I'm not that good a cook to have parchment paper in my house. So I just took my pizza stone that I usually bake cookies and stuff on, and I just sprayed it a little bit with the pan. It may not work, and you'll see. Then it calls for teaspoon-sized balls. So, I have an idea. I have this little cookie scooper thing. I think I'm gonna, that's a little more than a teaspoon, but anyway, it'll make them come out of there easy. Oops. It said for you to do 2 cookie sheets this way, but I can't imagine that I'm going to have enough to fill up 2 cookie sheets. So can you see what I'm doing here? Yeah. I'll show you in just a second. I'm so excited about these. And this is going to be very few calories. It's just 2 egg whites, basically. Okay. I'm down to the last of it. I'm doing a terrible job of actually getting what I'm doing on camera. Okay, and the last little bit of it. I'm gonna scoop it off. Okay, so that's what they look like. And I'm going to put them in the oven for, let me see, 20 minutes, and then I'll be back and show you what they look like and see if they taste good. Okay, I'm back, and I have my little cookies, and they look like little poops, but they're crunchy. Can you hear that? So not bad, and I can eat. Did you hear? I can eat all of those. You see them? All of those for 53 calories. Yay! And I think 8 grams of fat. I mean, not fat. I don't care about fat. Protein. Bye.